Tariroriro, tarirorirorirorir. Bueno, 2 horitas, Willy, antes de irme para el trabajo. Porque si no por la noche vengo tarde y si me pongo a jugar luego no duermo y me levanto muy tarde y es un rollo. Pi, 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 pi. Nivel 16, no me acuerdo en qué nivel me quedé, ahora lo miramos. Voy a abrir el chat. Así nos quitamos ya el juego de en medio, pasamos a otro. Que vamos, el juego para ver qué es lo que pasa con la historia. Que vamos. No es que sea la gran cosa, pero es lo único que tiene. Porque jugabilidad. Un juego que pasé táctico tiene mucho más jugabilidad. Por ejemplo, el Final Fantasy Tactics que este. Muchísimos más combates. Y tenía sus misiones secundarias, sus misiones principales. Y no te hacía falta farmear tutoriales. Vale, voy a dejar esto aquí en grande para verlo bien. Tenemos 2 horitas para ver cinemática. Bueno, 1 hora y media para ver cinemática y algún par de combates. A esta hora ya no habrá ni Peter. Pero bueno, porque en España la gente está trabajando y en América está la gente durmiendo. A ver. ¿Tenemos algo por aquí secundario? No. Vamos a mirar el campamento, a ver si en el campamento hay algo. Vamos a ver campamentillo, Willy Boobies. A ver si hay algún tutorial. Hay un tutorial nuevo de nivel 15. Elimina a todos los enemigos que intenten escapar del campo de batalla. Eliminar a tropas que al menos un enemigo escape. O sea, si un enemigo se escapa, pierdo la partida. Ok, me parece muy bien, claro que sí. ¿Y por dónde se escapan? ¿Por mi borde? Pues vale, nada más tengo que esperar a que vengan para acá, ¿no? Pi, pi, piririri. Aniquilación total. Eso de ahí arriba será un tesoro bueno. A ver. Vamos a esperar a que la primera oleada venga.
Here I come. From this range. Now it's my turn.
Son un montón de gente. Hemos descubierto que si le damos el botón R va más rápido. Y aquí no le puedo... A caída del halcón, sí.
I see a path to victory.
Yo no quita nada el puto viejo, es una basura.
For the future of House Wolford.
Time for some sorcery.
Que con que se escape uno ya está.
Lightning!
Lightning. ¡Pum! Me ha quitado más de la mitad de la vida, ¿eh?
Help more than ever now. Shall we begin?
Esta es la maga, ¿no?
Go swiftly.
This shall be a boon.
Mira, con esto lo que vamos a hacer es llevarla para acá para tapar algún hueco. Que
Time to
aquel de
take
allí.
action.
Hostia, este se me ha olvidado cambiarlo por otro. Este es una porquería de personaje. Tú sí puedes.
Let's do this. Our victory is assured. I will follow you faithfully till the end.
No veas, la mitad de la vida. Del tirón.
Not a chance.
¡Pum! Ha fallado. Ah, claro, tiene
You won't
ceguera.
beat me.
Tiene ceguera.
Out of my way.
Lárgate de aquí.
Where was I?
I will end this. Two ashes. I will do what I must.
Hostia, me lo revientan, güey. No, no, que han
I
curado.
will end this.
No puedo. ¿Y de aquí?
Suffer. I feel stronger already.
Charge.
Necesitamos aquí. Hostia, tuviera que se me escapa ese ahí, yo, güey.
This ain't good. This should do it.
Me lo han dejado bloqueado, tío.
This battle is ours.
Ay, esta no puedo dejar que se escape, que está aquí.
Flugy!
Flugging.
I will fight to my last
¡Ay, qué
breath.
bonito el pajarito Flugging, Willy Boobich!
For the honor of House Wolford. Death from above.
No me lo puedo creer, tío. Qué falso de juego, yo. Qué falso el juego, tío. Fallando los ataques por la puta cara.
Maybe next time.
Let us pry out their weakness. Just as I planned, my knowledge grows deeper.
Here I come.
Uf.
Ice, little one.
¡Uy!
Now then, to work.
Vamos, nos ha escapado por agonía.
Come on!
Let me heal your wounds. Be gone with you!
Muerto.
Whatever it takes. We can do this. Our victory is assured.
Tú
I will follow
puedes,
you
güey.
faithfully till the end.
Che, que me matan al viejo. El viejo está muerto ya.
Impressed?
Let me show you what I've learned. Two axes.
Impressed? I'll take you on!
My turn.
My turn.
Allow me.
My turn.
Caballero, caballero, caballero del zodiaco. Que hará más daño.
I will go through if I must.
Buah, casi lo mato ahí.
This ain't good. Here goes.
¿Y yo que no me ha matado el otro? Madre mía, no me lo creo, tío.
Time to take flight. Flugy.
Flugen. Muerto.
Forward.
Vamos a ver. ¡No! ¡Me huele la que voy a liar! Mira,
I'll
mira.
make that hit the
¡Pa! 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 ¡Qué matanza hay yo! He matado a 3.
So, it falls to me.
He matado a 3.
Victory is not yet out of reach. Just as I planned.
I'll show you what I can do.
Y yo, qué puta locura la matanza que he hecho.
Together.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me. Thank you.
Hostia, y yo, qué paliza, Willy. Qué paliza, y yo, qué paliza.
Too obvious.
Oh, oh, oh.
Come at me!
Allow me.
Y yo todavía no puedo hacer magia de fuego, ¿en serio? Qué falso. Y cúrate, hijo de la gran puta. Y yo no se ha muerto. Por una rayita de vida de nada. la ha mandado a Perpiñán.
Come on then.
Lo ha mandado a Perpiñán.
Nice knowing you.
Y no escapa ni uno, güey. Este tío que se tira curando toda la partida entera.
Time to take flight.
You'll get no mercy from us.
From where shall we strike? Time for some research. Free! You're joking. To further the arcane arts. Whatever it takes. This is far
I'm
from
going
over.
for it.
I will follow you faithfully till the end.
These foes are not to be trifled with. You're just as I
Boom, boom, boom.
Allow me.
Puto egoísta.
2 actions. I have to do something.
Boom.
You won't beat me!
Venga, pa' casa.
You're done!
I will end this. Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
Thank you.
Curadito, Willy.
I won't lose.
Ojo.
I grow ever stronger. It ends here.
Hostia.
aren't we?
¿Y eso?
From where
¿Qué
shall
me
we
quiere
strike?
quitar el objeto, güey?
The hunt is on.
Where was I?
I will end this.
¿De aquí le puedo atacar? Vale, pues ya está, Willy. Hemos hecho la misión secundaria esta. Bueno, misión secundaria, el tutorial. Que es que no son ni misiones secundarias. Porque YouTube siempre se pone directamente chat destacado en vez de chat en directo. Vamos a ver si tiene... Si han traído objetos nuevos a la venta. Para el viejo, para intercambiar. Tenemos golpe fulminante. Impulso de ola. ¿Puede ascender alguien? Sí. La ladrona puede ascender. ¿Y por qué no me deja? Ah, vale, aquí. Asesina. Bim.
I
Unidad
must be
mejor.
ever ready.
Vale. Ahora entonces podemos ir al herrero. El herrero era este, ¿no? A ver qué armas puedo mejorar. Puedo mejorar a esta. Puedo mejorar a este. A este tío puedo mejorar. Te lo estoy dejando a tope, con la cope, Willy. Esta es que ni la uso. Pobre viejo. Bueno. Tengo nivel 16, 13, 11. Es que no vea. Y mira los personajes. Hay personajes que se están quedando súper abajo ya de nivel. Vamos a guardar la partida y vamos a intentar hacer la misión. Tenemos que luchar contra el clonero ahora en un combate, parece que era. Ah, mira que hay persteros de personajes.
That should do it. You should be able to use that arm just fine in no time.
Many thanks,
Many
lad.
thanks.
You truly are a talented one. My apologies for treating you like an intruder the other day.
Tipejo
Think
raro,
nothing
Willy.
of it, my good man. If you need anything else, I'm more than happy to help.
Your magic never ceases to amaze. Did you learn everything from your grandfather?
You bet I did. The Archmage Grandante taught me everything I know.
Grandante. There's something I've been meaning to ask you, Narv.
Vamos a ver.
Ask away.
I was in High Zand for a short time, studying at the Ministry. No doubt you know it's considered the greatest authority in this world when it comes to matters arcane. Their library contains everything from records of magically enhanced soldiers
Y
to
nunca he escuchado
technical
Grandante,
tomes
¿no?
and much, much more. Their chronicles on the history of magic, too, were the most comprehensive in our realm. And yet, I do not recall seeing even a single mention of a mage named Grandante. One would think the achievements of such a powerful sorcerer would be recorded somewhere. Why are they not?
Those awful Hyzantians. Truly, they have no shame.
Murió.
Narv?
The chronicles you speak of, in truth, they were written by my grandfather's own hand.
What? But then why is he not credited by name?
He refused to do the research the former Hierophant ordered of him, and was branded a heretic and unbeliever. They erased his name and achievements from the records, and made it like he never existed at all. He was then banished from the city and died in exile, his name all but forgotten. It's all their fault. No one knows of the Archmage Grandante.
I had no idea.
These robes I wear were once his. They're the only remaining
Lleva la
proof
ropa de
that
su
he once
abuelito,
walked
Willy.
this realm.
So you carry his memory with you everywhere you go.
I promised myself I would make the Archmage Grandante's name known around the world. So I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked before, until all in the realm know his story. And in the process, I'll become the greatest mage this world has ever seen.
That's the spirit.
Thanks, Gila. Just you watch, Grandfather. I'm going to make you proud.
Pa, 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 pam, pa, pa, pam. Tenemos otra historia de personajes. Y esto que los botones de confirmar sea diferente en Japón que en el resto del mundo. En Japón el botón derecho es de confirmar, en el resto del mundo el botón de abajo.
Greetings. Were you training outside?
Not today. Even I stay away from the proving grounds on occasion. The members of the King's Guard must keep themselves in prime fighting shape. That includes resting when our bodies are weary.
A wise policy. The handmaidens of Esfrost adhere to a similar principle. With clear eyes, we see, we serve, we anticipate.
Interesting. Although our tools are different, we're alike in our aims.
Indeed. We must be the pillars our charges turn to in times of need. Even so, we are only human. If I may ask in confidence, do you ever find it trying to serve Prince Roland? Is he ever unreasonable? Have you ever found your patience tested?
No, never. It is an honor to serve, always. It is an odd question to ask. But I must confess I find it hard to imagine what it is like to serve in a society such as Esfrost's.
As do I, although I lived through it. It all feels as if it were so long ago.
You're not one for speaking plain, are you? But I suspect we may have much in common. I'm curious to hear your story, if you are willing to share it.
¿Otra vez sobre tu pasado? Ah, no, esta es la hippie, esta hipster.
Of course. I made a promise to myself long ago to effect change through my own deeds, not to live as a mere servant.
And what came of that promise?
Hailing from Hyzant, at first I endeavored to learn at the ministry, that I might use the knowledge gained there to help others. But they guard their secrets fiercely, and maintain strict control over what fields their students can pursue. As much as it pained me to leave my home, I could not suffer such stifling rules, and so set forth to Esfrost. I took quickly to learning at the archives, where independent study is encouraged. I spent days in the stacks, soaking up as much knowledge as I could, when one day...
But one day... ¿Qué pasó en one day? ¿Qué pasó un día?
You are the one called Gila, yes?
Yes, my lord.
They tell me you're the most talented researcher the archives have ever seen.
I couldn't say that, my lord. Though I do spend more time here than most anyone else.
Admirable modesty. And you aren't frightened of me. Most impressive. I believe we have a suitable role for you. Come with me. The Archduke would have a word.
The Archduke? But...
No harm will come to you, if that is your fear. Now, follow me.
Lord Svarog had arranged an audience with the former Archduke of Esfrost, who appointed me as Frederica's personal tutor. She was the former Archduke's daughter, so I took my duty seriously. Yet I could never shake the feeling that I had betrayed my ideals. Perhaps I justified it by telling myself that my teachings could plant the seed for change.
An indirect approach, but an active one nonetheless.
The chance was unexpected, to be sure, but I could not very well deny it.
Pero como es
The
natural
Archduke's
acepté sin
successor,
pensarlo.
Gustave, was a man that paid no heed to birth or blood. He effected a change in people's attitudes, a change which provided fertile ground in which my teachings could take root. Thus, I stayed by Frederica's side. Truth be told, I had not thought to be with her for this long. And yet, here I am. Life is truly a journey of unforeseen destinations.
Juego se enrolla mucho, pero no tiene nada de profundidad en nada. Es un sinsentido, en verdad, este juego, tío. Vamos a luchar, a ver. Hostia, esto es combate cercano. Aquí tengo que poner a los mejores combatientes.
House End and House Wolford will battle until the other falls. May the goddess of salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And likely the outcome agreed upon by those who view Sorcelay as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
They are united in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault. You will pay for this, Wolford.
Vamos a ver qué pasa con el clonero. Willy, esto va a ser rápido. Eliminar a las tropas. Vamos a ver. Juicio por combate, Willy. Te cae para abajo, está lleno de pinchos calillos, Willy.
You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate
Sóstulo,
your
que tiene
crimes.
pinta de fústula,
It seems you've forgotten
El
the
clonero,
goddess's
y yo,
will.
Willy.
Allow me to remind you.
Con la cabeza con forma de polla y molla asquerosa y burto, XT, Willy.
Desperate opponents are deadly, for they fight with reckless abandon.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
Time to work.
How shall I destroy you? I swear. Charge!
Puto clonero, Willy. Brillo de dragón.
This is where you fall.
A poneros todos juntitos.
Damn it.
The hunt is on. Darkness engulfs you.
Bueno, hijo de puta.
Damn it. Forward.
Y yo, tío, no llego.
Death from above. For my kith and kin.
Oh, no!
Let us pry out their weakness. It is time to strike
Appreciated.
for the future of House Wolford.
A wasted effort.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
My growth is plain to see.
Let me show you
matado.
what I've learned.
Me lo ha matado, hijo de puta.
Two actions.
Enjoy your freedom while it... To battle, I suppose. I'll cut you down.
Hijo de puta con las trampas de mierda.
Time to take flight. Descend now!
Forward.
Si me pongo aquí hago... Nube, Willy. ¡Woohoo!
I shall try my level best.
¿O termina de matar alguno? Este no. Este tampoco.
It is time to
Our
strike.
victory is assured.
Me ha matado. Me ha tirado para abajo. Hijo de la gran puta. Si me pongo aquí...
I'm behind you.
My apologies.
I'll take this one.
I can still stand.
Hijo de la gran puta, me ha tirado para abajo. Puto cerdo, tío. Pues a ti te llevo por delante, hijo de la gran puta.
To battle, I suppose.
Me ha dormido el cabrón. Me lo mata, ¿eh?
My turn. You don't stand a chance with me. See that?
Maclonero, hijo de puta.
It will take more than this. You will pay. I'll cut you
The
down.
hunt is on.
No lo mata, tío.
For this.
Nada.
My pride is
No le
my
he hecho
shield.
nada, tío.
When a wolf is cornered.
Puto clonero, hijo de puta. Sí que es falso, se ha quedado con un toque, Willy. Muere, muere, hijo de puta. Clonero de mierda. Me niego, pues muere, cabrón.
It hurts.
Joder, yo que no vea que hiper falso.
For myself.
Nube.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Curación.
Your wounds are
Thank you. For victory. You see that?
This battle is ours. Take that!
Now, you see that? What would father do?
Si me pongo aquí.
Haha!
I shall try my level best. Let us reverse our
thanks.
fortunes. For the future
Me ha
of
subido una
House
mierda la
Wolf.
vida, tío.
I can still stand.
No llego.
Shall we begin?
For one and all.
The tides are turning.
Nada.
Let's do now. You don't stand a chance. Sunbrook is
The battle is ours.
Puto cerdo, hijo de puta.
You'll get no mercy from us.
From where shall we strike?
At this rate,
Muertos los dos.
my call
Boom.
for a better world.
Aniquilación, ¿qué pasa? Bond, güey. Matanza, Willy. Puedo subir un personaje de nivel.
Victory goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace. This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
Claro, eso es súper falso, porque si el otro es un asesino, ha matado una pechada de gente, ha hecho un montón de cosas y es más fuerte que tú, ya está.
Nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Por merced, no preguntes. Ya está muerto el clonero, entonces. Hemos quitado el clonero, Willy. Vamos a echar de menos. Los bultos que tenía eran mágicos. Recordaba una pizza y te entraba hambre, entonces pedías pizza y la economía de las pizzerías subía. Ahora como el clonero ha muerto, pues entonces va a bajar la economía de las pizzas. Y las van a hacer más malas porque van a vender menos.
Day, word spread throughout Hyzant of Sorsley End's demise, and that of House End along with him.
I understand Sorsley End is with the goddess now. What a pity.
He has been counted among the dead from the
Esta bailarina se unirá al grupo, ¿no?
Keep spinning those lies and soon they shall be tied around your neck.
Hostia.
Though in truth, I'm surprised they've not done so already.
Are you not pleased, milady? Shall I inform Minister Edor?
Be my guest. Without me, all research grinds to a halt. My mind is without equal.
But of course, Minister, I was only teasing. Would it kill you to smile for once?
Be more aware of the words from your mouth. Remember, you are not but Edor's pawn.
Forgive me. Where are my manners? Now pray, return to your precious research. See that you complete it, for you know who.
Me tienen que traer un mando que me he comprado de la Play 4 para tener uno de recambio, igual que tengo uno de la Play 5, que cada vez están más escasos los mandos, Willy. Compré una figura de Dragon Quest. ¿Qué me he comprado, Willy? Ah, me he comprado el baldo para PS4 formato físico que va a salir. Si a alguien le interesa el baldo, Que sepa que está el pre-order en formato físico. Que va a ser una tirada limitada de una empresa que hay en Francia como Limit Run Game. A ver. Vale. Pi, 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 pim, pi, pim.
So, Lord Serenoa, what shall you do now?
Well,
I shall speak plainly. The Holy One wishes to aid House Wolford.
Nos van a ayudar.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Your house is known throughout all Norzelia, and rightly so, given the vital land you control.
It would be quite the blow if Esfrost's aggression spelled the end of your domain.
Quieren utilizar nuestro puerto, Walker Clonero.
The Hierophant tells me a seat amongst the Saintly Seven shall be yours, should you
Dentro de los 7 ungidos, ¿en serio? Madre mía.
and I would not hesitate to accept it if it meant securing peace for my people.
Se van a unir a Dunalgia.
Then perhaps we can find common ground. The Hierophant, however, has a concern.
Que la novia sea una arroz de esta, ¿no?
I would hear it.
The Roselle living in your domain.
Pum. Va a pedir que
They
lo...
are descendants of the sinners who dwell at the source. That is their proper place. There they offer themselves to the goddess in the hopes they may one day atone for their sin.
Que los va a coger de
The
esclavos, ¿no?
Hierophant longs to see them return to their rightful home.
Hostia,
You
de
would have
esclavo,
me
huele.
surrender them to you.
It is not my place to make demands. I am merely to deliver unto you the word of the Hierophant.
Hijos de puta, güey. A mí no me gusta los Shin Megami Tensei. No me gusta la ambientación esa de estudiantiles, japonesa, esas cosas no me gustan a mí.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceley's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
Aquí siempre pasa algo malo, ¿eh? Nunca puede salir nada bien. Ahora tenemos que utilizar la balanza, ¿no?
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolfort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside. To secure the Hierophant's goodwill and the subsequent protection of House Wolford, Serenoa has no other choice but to
Pues que
acquiesce.
Microsoft tendrá que pagarle al Billy Kotick ese para que se vaya de la empresa.
Thus, with House
Y es la
End
única cosa
ruined
que
and
puede
a
hacer.
vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolfort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzant.
Las violencias. Te ponen música triste y todo.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interest to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolfort's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter. Where is Frederica?
Fire.
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Hostia, cuando lo vea que están todos esclavizados.
Indeed, Byzantine law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
Los tienen allí
She's most
esclavizados.
troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
Capital de la Sacra Sede. Vamos a mirar a ver si... Ah, mira. Hostia, el bigotes.
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
El hijo de puta, el Silvio, tío.
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
It is Minister Edor's wish. Will you hear me out?
One of the Saintly Seven? Then you are Hyzantian.
My master is eager for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolfort.
Hostia, ¿qué es lo que va a pasar con esta gente? Aquí es trampa tras trampa, Willy.
Thalos, thank you for making the necessary arrangements.
Estos dos hermanos chicos se van a cargar grande seguro.
No need to thank me.
Estos dos
I
se
am
van a
your prime
cargar
minister, after all.
al canciller este.
I have made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command.
Al archiduque que diga.
Then everything is in place. It is time.
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
If there were, I would tell you. And the consortium, Thalos?
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way.
Good. Now it is just a waiting game. I wonder how long the Byzantines will last.
Please, I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Roselyn. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
Frederica.
Frederica.
Serenoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselle and Hyzant. Not knowing would make my decision easier, but still I feel I must.
Serenoa? From House Wolfort?
The very same. Lord Serenoa Wolfort.
Ahora nos va a dejar entrar y va a ver a
The
todos
one who will
esclavizados.
assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House End once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the grounds.
So the rumors were true.
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the source?
Of course not. Please, right this way.
Ahora va a ver a todos esclavizados para que te dé penita y no acepte el trato. Ahí todos muertos en el suelo, tirados y todo, ¿eh? Para que te dé toda la pena, güey. Como son blancos con el pelo rosa no pasa nada. Si fueran negros no veo, Willy. ¡Hostia! Si fueran negros. No es posible. No veas, ¿eh?
All right, you Rosellan wretches. Time for worship. Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving the sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source, condemned to toil? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins. Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Nozelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples desperate for the resource. Using the salt they hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination. Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost
Que esto no tiene nada que ver, esto es como si tú coges a los nietos descendientes de los que fueron nazis y qué culpa tienen los nietos. No sé que lo hayan inculcado en esa cultura, pero vamos. Si no.
Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Norzelia.
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us our sins. Forgive us.
Ahí la tía tirada en el suelo muerta ahí.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind. She grants even the worst of sinners Even you, a chance to atone.
A despiaro
That
trabajando, ¿eh?
atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, by giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed back to the goddess's side. Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon Norzelia. People of the Roselle, surrender your lives to the source and give your thanks to the great goddess.
O goddess of salt, for you I give myself,
Se muere
stained
esa.
with sin as I am, to the source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is enough. Now take that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
This is atonement? And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Idor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution. Hyzant maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
You are right. But this is as the Goddess of Salt commands, is it not?
Este que coge pruebas de aquí. Ojalá nos traigan agua hoy, no tienen ni agua. Para que te dé penita, Willy. Que parecía que había un de estos, ¿no? Son seres inferiores a nosotros, ¿eh? Ahora hay otra vez que toma una decisión, ¿eh? Frederica.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here? Force them into a life like this?
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed. It would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances. That said, protecting people is always the right thing to do. Wouldn't you agree, Serenoa?
I feel the same as you both, but...
My apologies. I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. Still, we continue stumbling on the path before us.
Más bajo y he escogido todas las mejores opciones.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hyzant has placed upon them. Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership. The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzant, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
Se acaba el comercio y la diplomacia. Willy, ya no le van a vender más gas. Sí cambia, las decisiones que tome cambia la historia. Vamos a guardar la partida antes de tomar la decisión. Pero es que vamos, ya no tenemos nada de aliados, es que nos quedamos solos ya. A ver, hemos subido de nivel. Me va a quedar sin de esto, tío. Ascensión. ¿Quién puede subir de nivel? El mago. Criomante, ¿no?
I'm not yet satisfied.
A ver, ¿puedo mejorar uno? A este.
Practice makes perfect.
It is an
Clase
honor to
mejorada.
serve.
Ya no puedo subir a nadie más. Ahora puedo mejorar armas. La garrotera, y yo no sé cómo revienta la garrotera. Y este nunca la uso. Sí, el clonero este lo tengo abandonado totalmente, ¿eh? No lo he utilizado ni una vez al clonero. A ver si tiene alguna misión secundaria. Sí. De nivel 17. A ver.
You got it.
I'll do my best. ¿Cuál es la zona que toca proteger? ¿Todo entero? Esto es súper difícil, Willy.
My turn. You won't escape.
Venga.
You won't escape.
That was close.
Psh, empiezan ellos por la puta cara.
For victory!
lance strike, you see that?
Yo pero si no puedo, si es que se meten. Venga, ya sí, me lo matas ya del tirón. Ya me lo matas del tirón.
Take that! Victory is ours! One more! Feisty, aren't we?
Then where shall we strike? Now I end this.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Lo tengo protegido.
I'm afraid this may hurt.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Don't be afraid. I'll make you proud,
Muerto los dos.
Grandfather.
Come at me!
Coño, que aquí queda uno vivo, no me acordaba.
Out of my way!
Hostia, está muerto ya. Ese ahí se va a quedar pinchado.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Blade worked!
Now then, to work.
Come on!
You're joking.
They got
Qué casualidad, ellos tienen un lancero que se llega. No ve, me va a reventar ellos, tío.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
It's for life.
Come on then.
¿Qué le toca?
This should do it.
Luego nos encargaremos de esa gente.
A wasted
Tirado abajo, reventado, ¿eh?
Let's do now.
¿Qué le toca? Le toca al Rubiales, ¿no? Rubiales. El Rubiales.
I'll try this.
This isn't good.
This ends now!
Venga, no le queda nada de vida, la curado el puto cerdo.
From where shall we strike? Now I end this. To lead, I must grow.
I see a path to victory. It is time to
Much
strike.
appreciated.
They got me. I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Ice, ice, baby. Lo voy a meter de un librazo, ¿eh? ¡Ah, de un librazo! Me ha matado, Will.
To work.
Muerto.
I've been waiting for this.
I was prepared for this.
Close, but not quite.
Now it's my turn.
It's not over yet.
It isn't over yet.
Ahora con este voy a meterle un flechazo, me voy a ir. ¿En serio que no llego?
From where shall we strike? This ends here.
La otra vez para arriba, ¿eh? Me ha dado el puto cerdo.
I shall try my level best. This is our
Much
chance.
appreciated.
Time for some sorcery.
I've been waiting for this.
I fight for peace.
Hostia, llego ahí, perfecto. Boom, 3x1 el Carrefour,
Time
huele.
for some research.
Ay, todavía no puedo, huele. RPG en español, Blue Dragon, es de los pocos que yo sé que están doblados en español.
I can still move.
Hostia, lo mata, ¿eh? ¡Oh!
Feisty, aren't we?
¡Qué locura!
Let's do now.
I won't give in.
No llega.
Forward.
Where was I?
Free.
¡Boom! Y ahora el otro, la tía la rosca.
I'll show you what I can do. Lightning!
¡Boom! Rayaco, Willy.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
Splendid.
My knowledge grows.
Hostia, que tengo aquí un tío atrás, no me acordaba de él.
Come at me.
Madre mía.
I need a healer.
It's over.
Into the shadows.
Allow me.
Vale.
Two ashes
¡Boom! Dos muertos del
for a
tirón.
better world.
Bit of a bind, this.
Ain't over
You
yet.
have my thanks.
It's not over yet. Take that! Oh, you've done it now!
This isn't good. From this range.
Venga, ceguera, jojo.
Forward!
Me da con ceguera y todo puesto, y yo, que increíble, ¿eh?
Time for some research.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Come at me! You're done!
Muerto.
I see a path to victory. All for victory.
I fight for peace.
This ain't pretty.
No slag
My
at all.
apologies. For victory!
This isn't good.
Muerto.
Like this. My pride is my shield.
Paliza, Willy. Victoria. Vuelva pronto. Adiós. A ver si el clonero ha traído artículos para comprar, clonero junior. Madera de calidad. Por lo otro tengo. Piedra de calidad. Cristal azul. La quincona, más vida. Vamos a ver algún par de cinemáticas y me voy para el trabajo, guays. Voy a guardar la partida, que esto es importante, ahora lo que pase. Como elija llevar para allá a los Rose, seguro que me abandona el príncipe y la tía, la mujer. ¿Pero qué puedo hacer? Es que no tengo aliados. Lo mismo han mandado al tío este, al tío este del otro pueblo, del Glaucoburgo, a que se lleve a los Rose para allá.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part
Claro,
of some
porque es
great
que
plan.
en la mina encontraron sal. Todo esto viene porque en la mina encontraron sal. Y se cree que se van a quedar ellos sin sal. Pero tienen en la mina hierro y sal, las dos cosas.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice. But of what I cannot say.
Each nation is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position before it's too late.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle?
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people, no one would dare hold such actions against you. Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I saw what it is truly like at the source.
Siempre te pone contra la espada y la pared, ¿eh? Uno y otro.
The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort?
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you know of another way.
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
I appreciate each of your arguments, but we cannot debate this forever.
Hay que tomar una
It is time to
decisión,
decide.
Will.
Once more to the scales of conviction.
¿Qué hacemos? ¿Los entregamos a los Rose? Vamos a darle a que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Vamos a ver, le damos y ya está. Hay una que tiene que votar que no sabemos qué es lo que va a votar.
It is time to cast our votes.
¿A qué pasa, Willy?
We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Lo va a decidir la tía del halcón, que es la que estaba indecisa de qué hacer.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Proteger a los Rose.
The way forward is decided.
Vamos, ¿qué pasa?
Roselle are our people.
Si no, pues cargo la partida y elegimos lo otro, ¿eh? Es que ya no tenemos nadie de aliados. De nuestro propio reino, uno de los reinos está conquistado, la otra se lo cargaron, los otros nos traicionaron.
I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzant.
Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa ahora, güey.
Serenoa and company move to protect the Rosellan settlement. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzant risks inviting the destruction of House Wolfort itself.
Sé fiel hasta la muerte. Pum.
Hyzant will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
Time enough to find a way to break them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolfort.
Ahora cuando lleguemos van a estar todos muertos, ya verás.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
¿Lo ves? Lo está atacando el otro tío para matarlo.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid. Prepare for battle.
El tío que dejamos vivo, que son gilipollas, y lo han dejado vivo, en vez de matarlo.
Why attack our village?
Hierophant's orders were to return you to Hyzant.
Over my dead body!
Pues bueno, Willy, aquí termina el directillo, que yo me tengo que preparar para irme a trabajar. Que yo no sé cómo el Carbo, que está todo el día en su casa, nada más haciendo directo, insultando a la PlayStation, a los jugadores de PlayStation, y vive de eso.